There you see Jason Y. teaching some students.
Looks like he's doing a little groundwork training there, showing the guys what's going on down there on the ground.
It would seem to me that the fellow with the mask, I think they're about to do some MMA fighting there.
I'll mix it up with a little striking.
Looks like he's telling somebody what not to do.
Jason's always good at that. He'll show you your mistakes.
What a kick. Now that's some MMA fighting right there.
And took the kick and still went in for the shoot and got it into side control. That's nice.
That's how you got to train. Here where they're working the clinch with some knees.
Little Muay Thai work, nice head kick.
High kick there. There's Jason Bryant.
He's he's got a David and Goliath match set up for September. He's training with the larger guys there to kind of get used to the feel of the bigger opponent.
I would imagine that guy must outweigh him by at least 50 or 60 pounds.
Well, Jason, we'll show you here with Ronnie Sparks that size isn't always everything. He'll hop on you and throw it down.
Now, Big Ron Sparks is about 295. He will be the future heavyweight champion, if I might say.
Displaying a lot of strength, but there it is with the technique. Jason Bryant gets the takedown.
That's a lot of fun.
Who is that guy in the back there?
Who is he anyway, with the gi?
We got a nice facility up there at Hester's. We invite everybody out and take a look at what we have to offer there. It's a great gym.
Bryant again with the same big guy.
Yeah, he likes to show that you can aggravate the larger opponents into doing something silly, and they lose position. And you know, if you stay on top and you really show that you're there to win, you can press the fight and still come out on top, even though it's a larger opponent.
Yeah, Jason's very quick on the ground. He's got cat-like reflexes.
And you see the way he snatched up that choke there. It may not be all the way in, but it'll make you think the fight's going to be over soon.
Now the big guy's trying to get position on him, I would imagine. Jason got him in what?
He's working the hands a lot. He's working to aggravate him. He had him there in a side arm choke, but he weaseled out of it pretty good, so he's going to have to work on something else. He's just kind of baiting him, setting him up, seeing where he can go, seeing where the mistakes are going to be made.
That's a big guy.
Showing a little bag work.
There goes Eric and Tony, and they're getting it on there.
Yeah, these guys got a lot to bring to the table as far as groundwork. You can see they've got a lot of skill. They roll around on the floor quite well. They have no problem being on the ground.
And their stand-up game is very good also.
Yeah, I've seen both these guys go at it, and they're excellent at what they do. Setting up the triangle choke, releasing the legs, and standing up into the guillotine.
There you go.
You don't always have to go down with the slam, you know.
That's how you train.
These guys are working hard.
Nice reversal.
Myself 90 degrees.
There you go.
Who is that guy? I'm just showing some techniques here. We're going over some drills. I'm showing the hip motions that you want to get out of an arm bar from the bottom. Starts in guard, and you can arm bar someone from the bottom there and make them submit. Even though you're on the bottom, doesn't mean you're losing.
Right, and there's one of our female fighters.
Sarah Grammer showing the kettlebell techniques. It's kind of a replacement for the weight training. It helps the fighters with a lot of explosive muscle movements.
And there she is again.
Laura Smith and Sarah showing the armbar techniques from the bottom. Work over the drills quite a bit. You know, you want to get the muscle memory down. You don't want to have to think about this stuff as you're doing it. You know.
There goes Jesse working on the arm bar, and there goes somebody getting his head pounded.
A little grounded pound. Nice takedown, arm drag. Got a lot of good wrestling skills there.
That fella in the tank top, I believe he's 16 years old, one of the young fighters.
Younger fighter on the team, showing a lot of excellent heart, coming in, working every day, showing that he really, really wants this.
Great flexibility, too. He's got great tie kicks.
Nice takedown there and beat the guillotine. It's another technique that I like to work with the guys. You see a lot of guillotine chokes come out of the chute. You don't want to leave your neck exposed, so I'm showing them here to take the arm with them so that it beats the choke around the neck. You can move into a better position from there. You don't have to worry about getting choked out. It's important that you stretch the arm all the way out. It's easier for the leverage to take the arm with you if it's stretched out straight versus trying to fight the guy, you know.
Right.
As you can see, he'd take a step back and go for the wrist. He'll take the wrist with him when he goes in for the shoot.
Trying for a leg takedown, which he does.
With the single leg.
He's a promising fighter, that young kid.
Oh, sure.
Nice roll there.
Excellent arm drag into side control. Got a lot of good wrestlers there as well as boxers, and submission guys.
There goes Gavin and Eric.
Looks like Eric's going for the knee bar there.
He may have it.
Gavin working it off, though. He knows how to stay out of those holes, you know.
He's throwing that foot around, isn't he?
He does what he's got to do, man. There's, you don't always have to look pretty. And again, Gavin's showing there that he's boss. He's up and top and in control.
He's the boss man.
Looked like he took something to the eye there.
Probably a big toe.
Yeah, sometimes, you get injured in training, we just take a little poke or a scratch, and it hurts worse than getting punched in the face does, you know. But, it happens sometimes. It happens, You don't see it very often, and Gavin's a tough guy. He'll shake it off and make a few funny faces and get up and do it again.
Who we got here?
Looks like Pitbull Josh Blanchard. He's got a fight set up. Cage Rage
17th.
I'm sorry, Cage Inferno, the 17th, you're right. And we're doing a shark bait drill here where the same man stays in and works through a whole series of guys taking him down. He has to defend the takedown.
Definitely help his cardio, his techniques while he's tired.
Oh, yeah.
It pushes him.
Yeah, it's great help. A lot of times if you suffer, if you lack in one area, that's something that you really need to work on, and this is a great way to do it. You just have everyone come in, they're fresh, and they get you down when you're tired, and, last few minutes of the round when you're losing, you'll be able to pull that last little bit of energy out and win the fight.
It's an excellent drill. Excellent drill.
Can't wait to see Josh fight on the 17th. It's going to be an excellent fight. We got Mike Thomas in there, head wrestling coach at Moore High School. He's displaying some of the wrestling skills. Excellent wrestler. I love working with him. He shows me something new every time I work with him.
And Josh looks like he is beat. And there I go.
Look at him.
Well, right now they're just working a little ground game. Here's my thing right here. Stand up.
There you are.
There goes Josh, working some tie pads, some front kicks, moving his hands very well. His stand-up game has come a long way. There he goes.